Ooh, middle schoolers, thinking you could never be cooler. See what this year's got for you, we're about to blow your mind. Ooh, seventh graders, wishing you could sleep a bit later. From the first day you'll find your way, but not walking in a line. BMS is so awesome, BMS is so great. BMS is so much fun till the day is done, cause it's all about you kids. Filling your head, open your mind, working as one all of the time. One of a kind, this school's fantastic. BMS so classic. BMS so classic.
Good day, students of Bunsold Middle School. I'm Nick.
I'm Jenna.
I'm Leanne.
And I'm Maggie.
And welcome to BMS Student News. I'm very excited, guys. Track season is coming up here real soon.
I had a fear of hurdles, but I got over it. Has anyone else other than me ever wondered why people in track are so good looking? Well, it's because they're so attractive.
Speaking of sports, here's Matthew Budden with Mr. Cunningham with an interview on the upcoming baseball tryouts.
Hello, Mr. Cunningham.
Good morning.
Good morning. I'm here to interview you. I would like to ask a few questions.
Sure.
How long have you coached baseball for?
I've coached baseball here at Bunsold Middle School for 9 years.
What's your favorite part about coaching?
I would say it's getting to know my players. I get to know them as second baseman and first baseman and outfielders and pitchers and catchers, but it's the interaction with them on a daily basis, getting to know them as people and build that rapport with them throughout the season that I most look forward to and is my favorite part of coaching.
Cool. I heard that tryouts are coming up. Do you know when those will start?
They are coming up. It's 3 weeks from now. February 22nd will be the first day of tryouts. Baseball tryouts will be after school. They will go to about 4:30, depending on what position you're trying out for, and they'll run all week long.
Who do you recommend to try out in the tryouts?
Well, I would say anybody that has a love for baseball and wants to be a part of a team and be a part of something should come out and should try out. And if they have any kind of fleeting interest, they should come out. It can't hurt to come out and try, and you never want to be that person that says, what could have been. So if there's anybody out there that's thinking about it, come on out, try out.
What are you looking for in the kids that try out?
You know, there are a lot of different categories that we rate in, and a lot of different drills and situations that we put them through. And most people can probably guess it's the usuals with hitting and bunting and throwing accuracy and fielding and the different skill work. But we also like to see who's coachable. And one thing that we really pay attention to is if we instruct you on something or we see something that maybe you could do a little better or improve upon, can you apply that and do that? And I think that's a good thing to see in tryouts, is if someone's willing to put to use what we say to them, then that shows that they could progress as a player, and that definitely is something we take into account.
It's a lot.
It does seem like it's a lot, and but I think when kids go through it and they see everything that pours into being a good baseball player, the reward that they can get out of it is just that great too. So it does. It takes a lot of time and a lot of effort, but I know I enjoy it as much as players do, and that's why I do it.
How many people do you think will make the team?
That's a hard thing to say because I've had such different numbers throughout the years. I've had as small as a 12-man team, and I've had as much as a 16-man team before. So it just depends on the numbers that year that who tries out. So it will be somewhere between those numbers probably. So that's my best answer for that question, I guess.
That's a fair amount of people.
Yeah, it is, and things pop up. You have situations where you can sub people in and out, and injuries happen from time to time. So, numbers are always a good thing to have, and plus you want to provide opportunity. So more opportunities, more kids playing, and I think that strengthens your team.
Well, since we have a little extra time, do you mind showing us a pitch?
Well, sure. Wow. Let's see. I guess one pitch that I can show, I like to use and practice with the players. It's a cutter, and what I do is I take my 2 fingers over, the 2 seams, so it's like a 4 seam here, and I go with my thumb across this seam here. And when I pitch it like a fastball, and I just bring my thumb across the seam like that, and hopefully it just breaks over the plate, and that's my cutter. So that's one I enjoy using there, to cross them up a little bit and keep them guessing. So
Cool.
yeah.
Well, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Have a
I
good
appreciate
day.
it. You too.
Guys, did you see? Oh, guys, the camera's rolling.
Oh, we didn't see you there.
Welcome back to BMSN.
Guys, what do you call a computer that sings? Adele.
No, I don't get it.
Anyways, here's Caroline interviewing one of the new teachers, Mr. Morris.
Hi, I'm Caroline, and I'm interviewing Mr. Morris for new teachers. What do you teach here at Bunsold?
I am right now currently at Bunsold. I'm teaching 7th grade computer technology. I'm also teaching 8th grade computer technology.
What's your favorite thing about here at Bunsold?
I really enjoy the staff and I enjoy the students. I think we really support one another. I think we all enjoy our time together with each other. And so I'd have to say my favorite part of this is probably the community. I really enjoy.
How many years have you been teaching before you came here? To Bunsold?
I taught, this would have been for 2 years in Columbus. So I was working with 6th graders. And so this will be my first year here. So this will be my 3rd year teaching.
And what motivated you to become a
Oh,
teacher?
what motivated me? It was a combination of things. I always grew up with my dad, who was a teacher at Fairbanks, and so he taught technology too. And so we'd always ride the bus together. Or not the bus. We'd always ride the van together to school with my brother and sister. And then I also had a grandpa that was a teacher for a long time, and so that's what kind of motivated me to become a teacher. I really enjoy being around kids. I enjoy being around students. That's really what led me here.
If you had to pick another subject to teach, what would it be?
I don't know. I'm really happy with what I'm doing right now. If I had to choose, I would probably pick, I'd say math again. I would do math again.
So I hear you're a coach. What do you coach?
I started this year, I coached middle school girls golf. I had 7th and 8th graders, so we did that for a few months, and I really enjoyed that. It was fun working with the girls. We made a lot of progress from kind of the beginning of the year until where we were now. And then I'm doing basketball this winter. So we did 8th grade basketball, and then I'm also going to do track this spring.
Are you excited for track? Because I know track's coming up soon.
I am, yes. I think we're going to have a lot of talent this year. I think we're going to be fast, so we'll see what happens. I'm really excited, though.
And how long have you been playing golf? Or did you just start golf?
So when I was over at Fairbanks, which was a small school, I played golf, basketball, and track. So I did those. I did 4 years of each one of those, and then when I went to college, I continued playing golf and basketball. So that's what why I wanted to continue coaching. So really cool.
Okay. Thank you for your time.
Hey, you're welcome. Thank you.
Mr. Morris seems like a pretty cool dude.
I always see him in the A1 and A2 hallway.
Hey, why don't we make knock-knock jokes about America?
I don't know, why don't we?
Because freedom reigns. Now here's Elijah Smith interviewing Mr. Sakamoto on the Constitution Project.
I'm Elijah, and I'm interviewing Mr. Sakamoto today about the Constitution Project. When did we start the Constitution Project?
We started the Constitution Project a few years ago.
Okay, what is your favorite part about the Constitution Project?
Favorite part about the Constitution Project is probably seeing the final product, seeing what you guys turn in at the end. Some of the videos are very funny and very creative, so it's great to see that.
Yeah. Why do you think it's important for us to do the Constitution Project?
The 8th grade content is early American history, so that's when we created the Constitution. But not only just knowing the history in American history, but that Constitution, as you know, sets up our entire government here in the United States. So I think it's very important for all citizens, all people here in the United States to understand what's in that Constitution.
When's the Constitution Project due?
With snow days and things like that, we're shooting for the end of February.
Right.
Man, this Constitution Project has really been fun. but it'll be over here pretty soon.
Guys, do you know what's even more fun than the Constitution?
I can't even imagine what you're about to say right now. What could be funner than the Constitution?
Student Council! I went to a student council meeting once and I thought I was in math class because there were so many problems to solve.
You got that right.
And now for the final shebang. Here's Sydney Howells interviewing Lando, the Vice President of the Student Council.
Hi there, I'm Sydney, interviewing Lando on the Student Council. So what is Spirit Week and what are we going to wear during it?
So on Monday we don't have school, yay! And on Tuesday it's Cowboy or Cowgirl Day. On Wednesday it's Hat Day, and on Thursday, which is everyone's favorite day, it's PJ Day. And then on Friday we have our school dance. So everyone is going to be dressing up like Hawaiian themed, you know, hats and like those shirts and skirts and stuff for the dance.
Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun. So what are the days of Spirit Week?
Next week, Tuesday through Friday.
Oh, cool. So what's the dance going to be on?
So the dance is that Friday, and it's hopefully going to be really fun, and we're going to try to do some different things that we did different from the last dance.
So how much does it cost to get in?
It's $5 and you get pop and chips with the ticket.
Wow, that sounds like a great deal. Thanks for the interview. Back to you guys in the studio.
Before we close today, we wish to give our condolences to the family of Olaf the Snowman because of their terrible loss.
That's messed up.
Well, that does it for BMS News. See you next time. Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Hey, where's the drums?
Ooh, middle schoolers, thinking you could never be cooler. See what this year's got for you. We're about to blow you.